Okay, so you want to start doing virtual classes and you want to record the classes and put them somewhere up on your website or on internet, and you don't quite know what your options are or how to go about the actual tech implementation. That is what we're going to talk about in today's episode. So you figured out that you're going to use Zoom to record your classes and provide them to your members and future members as another added value for your studio. This is blown up for fitness studios with COVID. Really wasn't under the wire before then, but with COVID, it's really blown up. And what are the benefits for doing this? Well, one, for your current members, if they're not able to make a class, but they still want to take the class, they can attend the class at their own time. That's a big benefit. They love how you teach, but they can't make 6 o'clock because it's dinner time. They can do it at 8 o'clock, right? That's benefit number one. Benefit number two, it expands your reach. You're not stuck to, your geographical area to try to get people to attend in person. You go global, like it's unlimited, right? 7 billion people on the planet. So that's option number two. And then of course, option number three is that you can then sell a membership of the recordings, but not necessarily live access and or studio access as an added value / membership level. So lots of benefits to taking your classes and going online. But of course, you don't want them to publish them. Maybe you do, but you don't want to publish them, say, on YouTube publicly or on your social media because you want to be paid and compensated for creating the classes. So what are some options for you, right? So what I'm going to talk about today are a couple low dollar / free options for you to upload your video and your content, as well as some more advanced options, but you'll have to pay for the platform. So the first one, of course, is you can actually do an unpublished or unlisted / private videos on YouTube and to provide them to your members. And the difference is a private video, you have to invite somebody in through their Gmail account to view the video on YouTube. And then you can also do unlisted and put those on your website. It's not ideal. There's still lots of ways to go around it, and it's not a tight and economical system. Another better way to do it would be which is easy to get into because you only pay a % of your sales, is a Patreon. So with Patreon, you create an account and you create posts with all your new lessons and your new classes, and then you get people to subscribe to your Patreon and support you through Patreon, and Patreon takes a % of your sales. So 0 upfront, but you do have to give a cut off the top. But it's really user-friendly and really easy to use. The downfall of it is I don't really like how Patreon's organization is. As a user, I find it really clumsy, and I'm a full proponent of owning all your content and having anytime your content is, on another platform, which I'll get into down the road. I just don't like it. I like to own it. So, but Patreon is a great alternative if you're not wanting to invest a lot of money. Now, some websites, I didn't look into Squarespace, but I know Wix has it. They have membership areas. And they have developed these really as a result of the pandemic. But I know Wix has, if you have a website with Wix, they have a membership area and they have video hours that you can upload videos and create the membership area with that. You do obviously have to pay per month in order to have that. And this is where we start to get into paid monthly options to create online memberships. Now, the more higher end options are Teachable, Thinkific, Podia, and Kajabi. Higher end by meaning they are a dedicated system for teaching. That is what they're designed around doing, membership sites / teaching. You pay more per month. They have more features. I will warn you though, go through the features step by step and make sure they have everything that you need. I say this because I had a client using Thinkific, and she was on their free platform, and it was great and fantastic, and she uploaded it. But then as soon as we tried to actually get the funnel going and driving traffic to it, we realized why it was free, because she needed to pay an upgrade in order to get the feature she needed to really sell. So be mindful of that when you're going through these. Make sure that you're make a list of everything you need, and then looking at the value of what you're paying for each of the plans. But this is what they're designed to do, is to have a membership platform behind a paywall, and then you can upload all the content that you want. They do all the hosting of the videos, they do everything, and then people just buy in and become members. So again, Thinkific is another option. Again, be very wary of their free option, as we discovered, but it does get the job done. It's just a little clunky. Now, we'll be honest, I'm really unhappy with their sales pages and how poorly they convert, and there's no way to customize it. I'm just going to be frank. But it's an option out there for you, and Podia is another option out there for you. And again, make sure you go through everything that you want, but essentially they're all membership sites. Kajabi is probably the most expensive, but it also has the most features. So it really depends on what you're wanting to do and what you're wanting to achieve when you're looking at these. Now, in our app, we have our own membership site. So if you have an app with us through this app, the membership platform comes with it, along with a whole bunch of other things like websites and landing pages and everything like that. But you can create as many products and everything that you want in your own membership site for your own studio, if you have this through us. Lastly, the one thing I haven't mentioned or haven't shown is to use WordPress. So WordPress paid with another plugin that locks everything down. So for an example, I'm building a course right now for other agency owners where I'm using WordPress, I'm using Thrive themes to build the course, and I'm using Wishlist Member and Thrivecart to lock down the course and get the payment. That is probably the most advanced in terms of tech stack. But the benefit is I'm already paying for my hosting through SiteGround for the website. It's already there. I'm already paying for it, so it's no additional fee. Wishlist members, so annual fee, I pay that one time a year. And Thrivecart, I've already paid. It was a one-time payment, lifetime ownership, and I pay the 2.9% to Stripe. So from a financial perspective, that is the most economical, but you have to fork out the funds, probably close to $1,000 up front in order to do that. So just leaving that one out there. So there are lots of options, and it gets really overwhelming on how to create an online course for your members. I'm biased. I'm going to be biased that either you're going to use WordPress or you're going to use our app, because those are the simplest. And if you already have your app, it's already part of the package. So easy said and done, but there are other options out there. Things to keep in mind is always keep a backup of all your videos somewhere. Don't rely on the platform, just in case something happens. You don't want to lose that content. So have a Google Drive or Dropbox or something like that where your content is secure and saved as a backup, because stuff will happen. We don't think it will, but it will happen over time. So hopefully you found that some value in that and gave you some ideas. If you have any questions about anything that I've talked about, or if it wasn't clear, leave them in the comments below and I will get to those as soon as possible. If you have a topic that you want me to talk about when I'm doing these vlogs every week, do make note of that as well, and I'll make sure to add them to my list and get to them.